Hi, my name is Lim Xiao and my metric number is BN231100090. Today, our topic is deficiency of iron will lead to anemia. So, what is iron? Iron is an important mineral that your body needs to make hemoglobin, a protein in red blood cells which help to carry oxygen throughout your body. We can get iron from certain foods such as red meat and dark green vegetables and from dietary supplements. Low iron levels can cause a condition called anemia, which can lead to symptoms like fatigue, shortness, and others. If too high, can damage our organs and cause liver disease, heart problems, and diabetes. So now I'll be talking about the benefit of iron. Iron carry oxygen in the hemoglobin of red blood cells to the rest of the body so that our cells can produce energy. Besides that, it can also store oxygen in muscles. This helps provide the energy needed for muscle activity and endurance. Iron can also contribute to the proper functioning of the immune system by supporting the growth of immune cells. Next is about the iron deficiency. So it can cause anemia. This is caused by insufficient iron levels, reduce the production of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells responsible for carrying oxygen. Iron deficiency can also lead to delays in mental and physical development. It can impair concentration, learning, and memories. Besides that, low iron levels are associated with a condition that causes uncomfortable sensations in the legs and an irresistible urge to move them. So for the daily requirement of iron, for adults, the tolerable upper intake level is 45 milligram per day. Consuming more than this can lead to iron toxicity, especially in individuals who do not have an increased need for iron. For pregnant women, it requires significantly more iron, which is 27 milligram per day to support fetal growth and increase blood volume. So for menstruating women, we need more iron, which is 18 milligram per day due to monthly blood loss. For vegetarians or vegans, since they are plant-based, so iron is less efficiently absorbed, vegetarians may require up to 1.8 times the standard RDA for iron. For athletes, it may require more iron to support increased oxygen demand and repair of muscle tissue. So for food rich in iron, such as fish, spinach, organ meats, red meat, legumes, pumpkin seed, broccoli, tofu, and dark chocolate. These foods are rich in iron. So now I will be talking about what is anemia. Anemia is a condition in which the number of red blood cells or the hemoglobin concentration within them is lower than normal. Hemoglobin is needed to carry oxygen, and if you have too few red blood cells, there will be a decreased capacity of the blood to carry oxygen. Anemia can cause by lack of iron, for example, a diet low in iron-rich foods such as red meat, green vegetables, and fortified cereals can lead to a deficiency over time. The symptoms of anemia include fatigue, where a persistent feeling of tiredness and lack of energy is one of the most common symptoms. It will also have rapid or irregular heartbeat, means the heart works harder to pump oxygen-depleted blood. Pale skin and mucous membranes like paleness, especially noticeable in the face, inner eyelids, gums, and nails will also occur. It consists four stages of anemia. The first stage is iron depletion, which is pre-latent stage. The body iron stores are reduced, but hemoglobin levels remain normal. For the second stage is iron deficient. Iron supply to the bone marrow is insufficient to support the production of healthy red blood cells. Hemoglobin production begins to decline. The third stage is iron deficiency anemia, which is called over stage. Iron stores are completely depleted. The body cannot produce enough hemoglobin, leading to small and poor red blood cells. For the last stage, which is severe anemia, which is advanced complications. In this stage, if untreated, severe anemia can lead to life-threatening complications due to chronic oxygen deprivation in tissues and organs.
So now I will explain about the global challenges of iron deficiencies, focusing on anemia. So iron deficiencies anemia affects billions globally with particularly high prevalence in developing countries due to limited access to essential nutrients and healthcare. The consequences are far-reaching, impacting physical and cognitive well-being and posing significant health risks. So for the bioavailability issues and solution, bioavailability challenges is iron absorption varies depending on the source. Heme iron found in animal products is more readily absorbed than non-heme iron from plants. Dietary factors like phytates, calcium, and tannins can hinder non-heme iron uptake. For the strategies for improvement, The first one is dietary recommendation. Combine iron-rich foods with vitamin C-rich sources to enhance absorption. The second one is public health intervention. Fortify staple foods with iron and implement educational programs to improve iron absorption. So for the last one is addressing iron deficiencies anemia locally. So for the first one is local impact. Anemia is prevalent in Malaysia among women, children, and rural communities. Dietary habits, socioeconomic status, and limited healthcare access contribute to the issues. The second one is improving access. Ensure access to affordable and diverse iron-rich food. The third one is supplementation programs. Target vulnerable population with iron supplements. The last one is education and awareness. We promote understanding of anemia's consequences and preventative measures through educational campaigns.
All right, for recommendation to improve and treat iron deficiency, first point is dietary modification, which is we need to increase iron intake. For example, heme iron sources, it is from animal base, and then for example is meat, poultry, fish such as salmons, sardines, and then for second one is non-heme iron sources like plant-based, which is legumes, dark leafy greens, nuts, and tofu. So second point under dietary modification is improve iron absorption. Uh, for example, we can pair iron-rich food with vitamin C sources like oranges, tomatoes. This will increase the absorption of iron. And then ensure 2:1 vitamin C to iron ratio for optimal absorption. The 2 point is reduce iron absorption inhibitors. For example, like avoid tea, coffee, red wine during or after meals. Minimize calcium intake, such as milk, cheese, during iron-rich meals intake. All right. The second point for recommendation to treat iron deficiency is address menstrual blood loss. So for women with heavy menstrual bleeding, dietary intervention must include higher iron intake. This will replace the iron loss. The third point is nutrient supplementation, which is, for example, like iron supplements, which is ferrous sulfate. So this supplement must take with vitamin C for better absorption. So vitamin C such as orange juice, and then vitamin C it helps convert iron into bioavailable form. Vitamin D will improve iron absorption by regulating inflammation. All right. The last point is promote long-term adherence. For example, tailor recommendation to fit cultural and regional dietary habits. So this will encourage practical strategies like pairing familiar meals with vitamin C, which vitamin C rich sites.
Hello, my name is Kayan and I'll be explaining the dietary recommendations. So for women of reproductive age with anemia or low iron stores, a diet plan for iron deficiency anemia needs to include both heme and non-heme iron-rich foods such as meat, poultry, seafood, beans, and green leafy vegetables. It will also include foods that improve iron absorption and avoid those that may interfere with this process. Iron deficiency anemia occurs when your body does not have enough iron to form healthy red blood cells. Iron deficiency anemia has a number of causes, but is most commonly the result of inadequate dietary intake and blood loss. A diet for people with iron deficiency should include foods that are rich with iron, for example, heme iron sources, which are better absorbed, like meat, for example, beef and pork, poultry, for example, chicken and turkey, and fish and seafood. They should also take non-heme iron sources. They're less absorbed, like green leafy vegetables, example spinach, kale, legumes, for example lentils, chickpeas, and beans, and iron fortified cereals and grains.